I have 6 games left here in my junior season at NC State. I'll have 3 choices by the end of my junior season: declare for the NFL draft, return to NC State for my senior season, or enter the portal and go try to win a national championship. We open up a rain game on the road against Clemson with Devin putting his ball into an extremely tight window. 2nd and 3, I'm going to break off my route a little early. I'm going to make some crazy moves after the catch, picking up 8 on the play. 1st and 10, Devin hit me coming across the middle, but the rain get the best of me and I dropped this ball. 2nd and 13, I shed this DB at the line and I pick up the 1st down. 1st and 10, I do a great job getting this DB to get back into his back pedal and I run straight back to this ball to pick up 5 yards. 2nd and 5, this DB is all over this route, so I do a little something extra and I pick up 14 yards. 2nd down, we need 4 yards for the 1st. Devin hits me across the middle. I get tripped up and I fall forward, picking up 9. No jam at the line. I love that. Devin squeezed this ball right by the linebacker just in time and I pick up the 1st down. Everybody knows I hate these quick screen plays, but it actually worked out here. I fall forward, picking up 5 yards. 2.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. I run a quick curl and I pick up 8 tough yards. This DB makes a huge mistake trying to press me at the line. I blow past him for the big play, picking up big yardage. Watching how Justin Jefferson sails every route like it's a go route has been really beneficial for my comebacks and curls. Clemson takes this dub at home and we take our 2nd L of the season. 13 catches, 134 yards, but I didn't touch the end zone, so it's a pretty average day for me, I guess. My first ever snow game of my career, and we open this one up with my teammates stealing my pass and picking up 30 yards. 2nd and 5, I'm wide open. Devin set me up to get whacked by this DB, but the hit wasn't too bad. 3rd and 5, this DB picks up on my teammate, which leaves me wide open on this curl, and I pick up 10 yards. I've been a dog in the red zone the entire season so far, and that ain't stopping for nobody. I pick up a touchdown on this play. 1st and 10, even though these linebackers are lurking, there were multiple windows Devin could put this ball into, but he ended up just throwing a duck. 3rd and 2, just not too far away from me. My teammate catches this ball, gets hit, fumbles, and UNC walks into the end zone to further this lead. 1st and 10, I hit the Jets at the line. Devin put this ball exactly where it needed to be, and if I didn't get tripped up, this was going for 6. 4th and 11, I'm wide open coming across the middle. I could have easily caught this ball, turned it upfield, and picked up the 1st, but we only get 7 yards on the play. 1st and 10, I run my route with a defender trailing me, and I barely take this ball away from this DB, making a big play. That could have easily been a pick. 3rd and 7, I decide to run the comeback instead of this go route. Devin throws an oblivious pick, and UNC walks in for another defensive touchdown. Trying to bounce back from another one of Devin's huge mistakes, we pick up 7 yards on this play. 3rd and 6, I run full speed towards this DB. I get him to open his hips, and I run back towards this ball, picking up 9 yards. 2nd and 4, even with this DB playing off, I still get a step on him with my elite speed, and I pick up the 1st down. I shed this DB, and I pick up 35 yards on this play, putting us in great field position to go down and score. If we want any chance at winning this game, we have to get into the end zone, and that's exactly what I do, making a beautiful toe tapping catch in the back of the end zone. Being down 3 scores against our rival is tough, but I'm gonna continue to make big plays, picking up 27 yards here. We end up taking an L to UNC on the road. We fought the entire 4th quarter to get back into this game. I have one of, if not my best game of the season so far, and we take a L. The defense has to step up. We have the number 12 team in the nation on the road, and we open up this game with Devin doing what he's pretty much been doing the entire season. 1st and 10, I can tell this DB is scared for his life. I take a slight step outside, and Devin puts this ball exactly where it needs to be. I wish he could always be this consistent. This Syracuse secondary doesn't have a clue. This is the easiest catch and walk-in touchdown I've ever had. 1st and 10, these Syracuse corners don't have a clue. I'm blowing these boys away with my speed. We pick up big yardage on this play. But even though here on 2nd and 4, I destroy this DB with this route, Devin throws another terrible pick. That's just his 2nd in the 1st half. Only down 3 points, last play of the 1st half. I almost pulled off one of the greatest catches in traffic ever, but it wouldn't have meant anything anyway. Things go from bad to worse here late in the 3rd quarter. Devin Leary tries to take off. He fumbles, and Syracuse walks into the end zone for another touchdown. Devin Leary continues his campaign to become the worst quarterback in college football. He throws another oblivious pick. I didn't even call for this ball. 1st and 10, this DB has no safety help over the top. I hit him with a slight outside step. Devin hits me in stride, and I take off into the end zone for a touchdown. The dominance on number 40 for Syracuse continues. I go up top, make a great catch. I break his tackle. Somebody need to pull him out of the game ASAP. Only down 1 score here late in the 4th. I make a great catch across the middle, picking up the 1st. We have to get into the end zone. Last play of the game, number 40 is covering me with no help over the top, and Devin Leary sails with a horribly underthrown pass. I have another monster game, and we take back-to-back L's. 6 catches, 187 yards, and 2 touchdowns, but we got to do better as a team. We're on a 3-game losing streak trying to bounce back at home against Duke, and we open this game with a nice one-handed catch. 3rd and 3, I widen out this route a little bit, and I completely lose this DB picking up the 1st yards down. A crazy 4th and 12 situation. I make this catch and I absolutely embarrass this DB and I tumble in for a 50-yard touchdown. The very next possession, another 4th down situation. I catch my 2nd touchdown just here in the 1st quarter. 1st and 20, forget that curl route. I make this catch, I make a guy miss, break a tackle, and I take this one back for 85 yards, my 3rd touchdown of the 1st half. 3rd and 6, I lose at the line against this DB. I make this catch, I make 3 defenders look silly, and I pick up 20 yards on this play. Another 3rd down situation. Devin puts this ball right over the linebacker's head. I run through this safety's face, picking up another 20 yards. 2nd and 18, my elite speed gets me wide open. Devin tossed this one off his back foot and he throws a terrible pick. 3rd and 10, we're back at it with another terrible screenplay. So I do a little something extra and I pick up 19 on the play. Backup quarterback Ben Finley checks back into the game after throwing a pick earlier in this game and he delivers a dot that Devin couldn't dream of throwing. 3rd and 12, me and Ben Finley hook up again on another great play, picking up 32 yards. And with this catch, I break Torrey Holt's single game receiving record with 272 yards. But even with Ben delivering some dots today, he shows exactly why he's not the starting QB, throwing one of the worst picks I've seen all season. I continue to tack on yards and make big plays here late in the 4th quarter with a 14-yard reception. I received player of the game honors with my best performance of my entire football career. Not gonna lie, this teal turf at Coastal Carolina is beautiful, but we gonna open up this game picking up 15 on the play. 4th and goal down here in the red zone, you know what time it is. Put the ball in my hands, I'm gonna walk in for a touchdown. A 14-point lead here early in the 1st half. I make a great catch across the middle, picking up the 1st. Trying to up this lead, 4th and goal, I'm coming across the middle in traffic, picking up my 2nd touchdown of the 1st half. Just under 5 minutes left here in the 2nd quarter, Devin puts this ball exactly where it needs to be and I take off picking up 29 yards on the play. 2nd and 6 with these DBs playing off makes it perfect timing to run this curl route. I pick up the 1st down on this play. After a weird collision with that DB, I go down with a minor injury. They're not sure when or if I'll return back to the game. I sat out the remainder of the 1st half. When I check back into the game, I run a nice comeback route, picking up 16 yards. It's only the 3rd quarter and this game is a complete blowout. Coach is probably going to pull the starter soon, so I'm going to cap things off with a nice catch for 10 yards. 10 catches for 131 and 2 touchdowns early in the 1st half. I balled out today. Let's go. The final game of my junior season, I make this catch in stride. I get tripped up. I fumble the ball after making such a great play. But on the bright side, I break another one of Torrey Holt's records, the most receiving yards in a career here at NC State. 1st and 10, I run a great route. Devin puts this ball into a tight window and I pick up 18 on the play. 3rd and 9, I extend this route a little bit, getting this DB to drop back, but I fall just short of the 1st down. We decide to go for it on 4th and 1 and I pick up the 1st with ease. 2nd and goal, I come across the middle. I make the craziest but one of the most dangerous catches I've ever made in my career for a touchdown. And with this catch, I break Torrey Holt's single season touchdown record. I'm officially the greatest receiver in NC State history. 2nd and 8, the O-line does a great job protecting Devin. He dots me up and I pick up 14 yards. 1st and 10, I speed my way past this corner. Devin delivers a strike and just like that, we're back in the red zone. I've never liked any of these screenplays, but here on 2nd and 2, I get shifty after the catch, picking up the 1st down. Up 35-0 here, 3rd and 6. Devin slightly underthrows his ball, but I go up top making an insane catch through contact. But we wouldn't be NC State without making some terrible mistakes. My teammate made this catch and he fumbles the ball, giving Maryland the ball back. 3rd and 13, my last play before coach pulls the starters. You know I gotta make a play before I get out of here. I'm gonna pick up 13 yards. I finished my final game of my junior season with 10 catches, 160 yards, and a touchdown. What a great day. We played very well today all around as a team. I finished my junior season #1 in the country in receiving yards with over 1,900 yards. 122 receptions, 17 receiving touchdowns, the best stats in the country for a receiver by far. After putting up the best stats in college football, do I return for my senior season or do I enter the NFL draft? Let me know.